What's going on? It's your boy DJ Branty. You're watching MOBO TV. Make sure you keep it locked.
You've seen him on MTV Base with The Fresh Prince of Hackney. Now, Choice Breakfast Show host and comedian KOJO returns to the Hackney Empire with his brand new show, Live and Kicking. Friday the 20th and Saturday the 21st of January.
How many people remember Kiss Jays? Remember Kiss Jays? You could never catch the pretty girls, innit? Huh? It's the ugly girls, innit? No place whatsoever.
Call the box office now for tickets. 0208 985 2424.
Keep it right here. It's MOBO TV. Peace out.
What's going on, guys? You're watching MOBO TV. I'm Tasha, and today I'm in the Choice FM studios with Mr. Funny Man, KOJO. How you doing?
What's going on?
What's going on?
I'm good, yeah, man.
All right, you have to keep that for the whole interview now, you know.
I can't do that.
Already.
I'm very good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good.
You fine?
Right, thank you.
TV.
Like your t-shirt.
Thank you very much. Don't touch it. I'm bringing it back.
Okay, so you went to the comedy school. Let's take it right back to the beginning when you first started. You went to comedy school. What was that experience like for you?
Very good one. Rudy Liquid, fellow comedian, someone who really guided me in the beginning stages of my career. Had a comedy school with a guy called Keith Palmer, and I attended it. I was so intrigued about what comedy was, and I wanted to, be a student of the game. So I joined the workshop, which was like a drama school but for stand-up, and there for 2 months, and then started performing.
Nice. Okay, how did your first show come about on MTV?
Okay, so always have to shout out a lovely lady called Jasmine Dotiwala, who's been one of my biggest fans for years, and she used to come to my comedy club, which was at Cork's Wine Bar, and when she took over, she became head of MTV Base at the time. She called me in for me, and she's like, you know what, Coach, I want comedy on there. Need comedy on this show. I'm doing this thing properly. Do you know what I mean? The Yanks have it. We need comedy out there too, and that was just music to my ears. You know what I mean? It wasn't about money. It was about exposure. So what I decided to do is my first one, which was Fresh Prince of Hackney, which was at the Hackney Empire 2007. We filmed it. MTV was in a house, sold out crowd, put it on the show, and then it just made me into this national star, and everybody knew my name everywhere. And it was good for me, and it was good that Jasmine took faith in comedy and put it on a music channel, because there had never been that before. Do you know what I mean? It'd just be a lot of music videos. So now she's trying to get a lot of content. So then that went really well. We've done another one with Harvey called The Young Gods of Comedy, and that again rated really well. So then it was like, they wanted another special, and I was like, you know what, I've come from somewhere. I haven't just turned up here from nowhere. I want you to come and see the rest of the people who are doing the shows that I'm doing. Your Richard Blackwoods, your Babatundes, your Kevin J's, all the young ones coming through is important for me to showcase them. Eddie Caddy done the show as well. Do you know what I mean? So for me, it was like, these are the next ones. You know what I mean? You lot have seen me. I'm on to do other stuff now. I want you lot to let these guys come through and see that there's a history of comedy. We haven't just turned up here. So we've done that for 2 years. KOJO's Comedy Funhouse was absolutely amazing. We had models on the show, celebs would come out and turn out. We had Kano perform, Lethal B, Bashi. It was the first show I think that the scene saw where everybody had a part to play. Do you know what I mean? So it wasn't just stand up. We had the music scene involved. We had beautiful girls in the house and male models. So it was just a really nice atmosphere, and it was very hard to kind of gauge all those different energies and pull it all in one show, because normally it doesn't work. Do you know what I mean? It's either a music show or a comedy show. So the Funhouse was an amazing experience.
Okay, and your latest MTV venture, which Flash Pranks?
Yes.
Tell me a bit about that. Okay. That sounds wicked.
That is cool. I was doing a show for Stephen K. Amos, who's another comedian, and I had two characters on there. And one of the guys that was filming, we were doing this whole backstage thing, like on X Factor, everyone's got their sob story in it. Oh, my dog's got 3 legs, so I really need to get through to the next round. So we were trying to mock in that. So there was a little scene that I done about my dog having every disease under the sun, and I was even creating diseases. And the guy liked me so much that he called my agent, and he was like, no, I'm doing this new prank show, man. I know you're funny, man. I want to get you involved. So I was like, you know what? That's up my alley. Do you know what I mean? Pranking people, winding them up, and it's good. So it's out. I know it's still on right now. It's a really, really good show, and I was working with a lot of other comedians as well. And it was always good when you're on a set, you're filming, and you're with fellow same-minded people. Do you know what I mean? And it was just mad, because one of them is, you would not believe the things people would believe if you tell them. We actually made this guy convinced that he was hallucinating. He believed he was seeing things. So I mean, if someone told us, yeah, I can make you hallucinate, we say, yeah, whatever. trust me, when you convince someone, they go for it. They just believe it. So that was one of the ones, because I remember there was a hospital scene. This guy thought he was seeing things, and because he thought that, he picked up this thing in the hospital. It's like, he's gonna fight anyone that came up to me. I was like, whoa! So it just shows you that it's just a bit of fun on MTV, and they're always good for that. That's a good channel for like pranks and stuff.
Okay, so how do you feel when tables are turned on you and people start teasing you and pranking you? I think Jamelia did that, didn't she, on Choice?
Yeah, I like the way you snuck that one in there. Yeah. You know what? Rather than tell you what happened, right? Have a look at this. This is the kind of evil that I have to work with.
Me and my co-presenter KOJO, we're in Trafalgar Square at the moment, and you're going to perform a little forfeit.
I'm glad you was late that time.
Look at this.
All right.
Awful.
I just want to say, man, I'm still a goon. I'm still a goon. Don't get twisted.
Someone's taking photos.
Okay.
You ready?
All around there, yeah? Can I take a shortcut?
No.
No, there's no shortcuts.
Alright, ready?
You know the route.
Go.
Go.
I don't know what it is. Damn it. You hurry up.
So room full of people, yeah?
Thank you very much, Jamelia.
Yeah, thank you very much, Jamelia, because I enjoyed that. What was your favourite prank that you did?
A prank call that I done was everyone's got loads of favourites. I like the hotel thief.
Okay, explain that.
The hotel thief, we called this woman. We knew what hotel she stayed at on her holiday. We knew what airline she used to go on holiday. It was a holiday to Egypt, and we told her that she's been caught on camera stealing shampoo, towels, the remote, do you know what I mean, hair dryer. We just went in, and she obviously like, yeah, whatever. And then we told her we had footage, you know, and I was pretending to be a police person, and we was winding her up, and I called her daughter a thief as well, do you know what I mean, because I said it must run in the family. And then she was like, she just got angry and hung up on me, and then I called her back, and then I told her it was KOJO from Choice FM. She just went absolutely nuts. She's like, oh my gosh, you got me. I was listening to you this morning, and I saw what you done to that guy, and I never thought it would be you. I never thought. But we got her nicely, see? So I'm quite convincing.
Quite convincing. That's quite scary. I don't want to be getting her calls.
My family don't pick up the phone to me now. I mean, they're not sure, do you know what I mean? So they're avoiding me at the moment.
I wouldn't do that either. Straight texting, that's all we'd get. So how's your time been at Choice so far?
It was great. I mean, you know, I started on Weekend Breakfast, which is good. It looked nice to bed me into this channel and let me know what all these buttons do. Because when you come into the studio, it's like 8 microphones, red, yellow, green. You're like, what the hell is this? You know what I mean? 5
computer screens, about 100 buttons.
And they all do nothing. They're just here for decoration. That's the truth. You probably come here, you press 2 buttons. So that's kind of how it goes. But for me, I was always saying that I'm never going to get used to this. But I got used to it. And then Max came on board and we started the breakfast show. We've done really, really well. We've got loads and loads of new listeners, do you know what I mean? And Choice is bumping again. It's a place to be at. You lot came to the reception, do you know what I mean? It's like everything's all like modernized, where, you know, we share it with like Capital and Heart and all these other stations, so there's a lot of networking going on. So it's a very, very fun place to be.
Looks it. Okay, so you've got you're obviously comedian, presenter, host, and now you're doing your thing in films as well. Yeah. You're starring in Noel Clarke's latest movie, which is out on Valentine's Day. How did that all happen?
That's good. Noel's a good friend of mine. Someone who I really respect, man, especially what he's done for the film industry and the young urban acts that are coming through. And I've always wished to be in one of his films, and for it to happen so soon is a blessing. There was a comedy role that he wanted me to do in his movie, The Knot, and I went in for it, and it was good, and it felt good doing it. I mean, the first part felt good. There was another part where I was in sandals for like 12 hours and I had to run on concrete. Now, I don't know if it's just because I'm African, he thought I'll be suited for this thing, but it hurt. You understand what I'm trying to say? I was born here in England, right? I'm English. There you go. But listen, it was hard, and 12 hours, and I really respected actors that have to do worse than that. So you're talking about stunts and stuff, and they have to do it from every single angle under the sun. So yeah, it was a fun experience. Great cast. Mila Savari from American Pie was in it, and Noel Clarke's in it, of course, and a lot of new names as well. And my boy Arnold Ocheng from Adulthood. So it was just a really fun cast, and can't wait to do some more.
And another thing you're going to be doing, you said you want to do a secondary school mentoring tour.
Yes.
Tell me about that. Why did you want to do this?
Do you know what it is? It's like I've always been one for development. You know what I mean? And I think, you know, within comedy, I want to show them that, you know, we need positive role models. What I don't like is when artists don't accept them that they are role models. I don't like saying that. You know, I heard Rihanna one time on Twitter. I think she was on Twitter saying, "Oh, I ain't no role model. I'm only 23 and blah blah blah." But being role model isn't something that you decide on. It's whether people look up to you, and if people look up to you, then you're a role model. So it's you have to be very careful in how you present yourself. Do you see what I'm trying to say? So for me, I like going to speak to young kids. You know what I mean? I remember being in school and we had all these old people that would come talk to us in assembly and no one would listen. Do you know what I mean? Because we didn't care what they had to say.
Come out of a lesson, wouldn't it?
Yeah, we didn't care what they had to say. But for me, I know that, I can relate to the kids. A lot of them listen to Choice in the morning. Do you know what I mean? So for me, if I can go down there, make them smile, give them the positive outlook, especially in the secondary school stage, because that's the serious time. Because they're going out into the real world after that. Not everybody's going to go to college. Not everybody's going to go to university. Some of them are going to go straight to work. So they have to know, how the real world is, how fun it can be, how amazing it can be if they work hard. You know what I mean? So, and just reminding people to keep dreaming, because some people's dreams get shot by other people saying, "Oh, you can't do this and you can't do that." And I'm one of the people that happened to. And if I'd listened to people like that, then I probably wouldn't be here right now talking to yourself. Do you know what I mean? So for me, it's important to me that if I've received the blessing that I have, I've got a great life right now. Do you know what I mean? And I've worked hard for it. But it's good that I want other people to have a great life too. Do you know what I mean? So if I can go and give them words of wisdom and share it in girls' schools, boys' schools, do you know what I mean? Then that's what I'm all about.
Wicked. Okay, so you've acted, you've done writing, you've hosted shows, you've put on your own events. But if you was a music artist, what type of music would you make? My favorite music artist, man, is Jay-Z. Like I respect the guy for his charisma, for his longevity, being ahead of the game, being able to always just change himself, just be relevant all the time. That's very hard. A lot of people come and go, and God knows, I've seen a lot of things in my 11 years, but God knows what he's seen. Do you know what I mean? He's probably seen so many artists that were really good get dropped from labels, and it's not really happened for them, and he's always been there, and every year something new and positive comes from him. Do you know what I mean? And obviously now he's got his he's in fatherhood now. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. And any man that can get Beyonce gets respect. Yeah, so would you give him a bit of competition and then go after Beyonce?
Yeah, I'm his competition, he just don't know it.
I like that, fight and talk. So do you want to give us a little freestyle then?
Oh gosh.
Okay, right, little freestyle, and you've got to
a freestyle?
Yeah, but you've got to promote your own show. So it's all for your sake, it's all good for you. Live kicking. Right, cool. This depends on you getting an audience at your show, right? No pressure.
MOBO, you're good. Right, okay. What's going on, MOBO TV? It's KOJO in the place to be. As you can see, I'm telling you, I ain't asking. You gotta be at my show live and kicking. Boom! How about that? Is that right?
Not bad.
That's gonna be out there. I want a MOBO award for that. In fact, let's do the nominations now.
And the MOBO award for best newcomer is. Sorry, it's not you.
Oh, pardon my face.
Okay, so let's talk about live and kicking. Wicked, I'm excited for it. It's going to be a massive show. How did the whole concept come about?
I've been away for a while doing all the other stuff that we've just been talking about, just preparing my year, and I wanted to come out with DVD. I was kind of like, I've written so much material over the years. People know a lot of them word for word, do you know what I mean? But what have I really truly gained from it? I felt as though it's really projected my career, but now it's about taking it to the next level and not just performing for the sake of performing and having stuff on the shelves. Because the real comedians, the ones that are really respected, they go and do festivals, and they go and they provide material so that their fans know what's going on. So for me, it's like 11 years of comedy. I'm not going to wait for someone to say, you know what, it's time for you to do a DVD. I felt as though I was ready to do it. We're going to do it, and it's going to be something that's going to change the game, because there's not many of black comics that have material out there. A lot of them don't think that they can they'll get the sales, or a lot of them don't think that the people are interested. But I travel the whole country every weekend, from Scotland to Cardiff, and I know that people are in demand for my stuff. So why am I gonna wait for someone to tell me that? So we want it, we've got the product ready. We're gonna go out there, we're gonna give an amazing show. I've got two amazing opening artists, Cleo Soul, who I absolutely love to bits, and Angel, who's MTV have put him up for that 2012 star this year. like, and I've got really 2 good friends of mine who are comedians, and they're going to open up the show as well and do, you know, warm up the crowd. It's going to be a beautiful night, and I think that I want to share that with more than just the people that come into the venue, you know what I mean, and let them know that, you know, like, this show is going to be a very deep show, because I'm speaking my mind on a lot of things, and a lot of things have happened, you know, major things like when BlackBerry cut off for a week. That is emotional to me. I didn't know what to do. I was losing colour and everything, you know what I mean, so that was important to me. And also the riots as well, being from Hackney in my local theatre, just outside it happened, you know what I mean, so if I can go back to the ends and you know, give everybody a boost and a bit of confidence and let them know that, you know what, positive things are coming, then that's what I'm all about. So Live and Kicking is really going to be a moment that I'm going to enjoy.
And one of the dates have already sold out. Yeah. And you've sold out at the venue twice before. Amazing. Exciting. I'm
excited. Yeah, sometimes you doubt yourself, and it's good to know that people still care, people, you know, are interested in what you've done. They're still with you on your journey, and I've got a lot of new audiences as well. I've been traveling this country, like, really for the last 2 years, really working it, so I've got people coming from all around the UK to the show, so I'm really happy that they can get them all in one room and we can have 2 nights of just real partying. And it's my birthday as well. I've never performed on my birthday ever, so I'm about to do this, so please,
someone better get you a cake.
Yeah, exactly. Mum, yeah, don't give me no cupcake. I'm grown now, okay? I want a cake.
Yeah, definitely a big chocolate one, yeah? Okay, so a few random questions to finish off. BlackBerry or iPhone?
BlackBerry.
Nando's or jerk chicken?
Nando's.
Hot or cold?
Hot.
Sweet or sour?
Sweet.
Phone calls or texts?
Texts.
Would you rather be able to fly or be invisible?
Fly. Yeah, then I can poo on birds and see how you like it.
I love that, sorry. Okay, if you were the fairground ride, what would you be?
A roller coaster.
And where?
Because I'm fast.
If you were trapped inside a woman's body for the day, what would you do?
If I was trapped inside a woman's body for the day, good lord. I'm like, okay, this is how everything works. It's kind of warm in here.
Sounds quite boring.
Maybe I say, good to be back.
Oh gosh, okay, does a drunk I love you count?
Hell yeah, that's the truth, isn't it? People don't talk the truth when they're sober.
Okay, and what is your weakness?
What's my weakness? Oh, good lord, cake.
Cake.
Yeah, I love cake.
Oh, me too. Should we go afterwards? Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's go afterwards. Okay, and if you were stranded on a desert island and you was with one female UK artist, who would it be?
Very good question. One female artist. Jamelia. Jamelia.
That's nice. You'll leave the wig at home though, yeah? The wig.
Yeah, I'll leave the wig at home. She ain't making me do that again. Never.
And pick a UK artist for Prime Minister?
Wiley. Because he will have a lot to say and he'll force you to vote for him.
And last one, snog, marry or avoid. Okay. Yasmin, KTB or Miss Dynamite?
You are wrong. You are wrong. Okay, I'd marry Miss Dynamite because I think she's a beautiful, great woman. I would snog Katie B. And unfortunately, I'd avoid Yasmin because we're very good friends.
I like that.
See what I did there? Professional.
You can tell you're a presenter because you're kind of trying to turn the questions about yourself. Okay, so where can the people catch up with you at home? What's your Twitter and Facebook?
My Twitter is official KOJO. And my website is officialkojo.com. My address is official KOJO, mind your business. And that's it really, yeah. I'm on Facebook as well. Everything's official KOJO, so it shouldn't be hard to find me. And
where can people grab tickets for your show?
You can grab them at Hackney Empire, hackneyempire.co.uk, or you can call the box office on 0208 985 2424. Be there, it's going to be real.
I like that, you know the number and everything. Okay, thank you very, very much for talking to us, and I wish you the best of luck with your show.
Thank you very much. Good luck with you guys in MOBO TV, and maybe, I don't know, MOBO, you might want a new host.
Okay, you come and host with me, I come and host with you, yeah?
I don't know who you're going to pick, but maybe you might want Jason and KOJO.
Okay, you've been watching MOBO TV. I've been with KOJO, and you can catch the rest of our interviews on MOBO.com.
Everybody looking for love.